The film begins with static noise on TV. A mother who was enjoying music in a car appeared at that moment. She hopped out of the car without hesitation despite carrying her child. She intentionally parked and drove away from the railroad. Lost her son. The next scene shows Carly calling her boyfriend Damon. Soon after, Carly's younger brother Josh entered and teased her. This Carly and Josh film centers on their parents, Brent and Kendall. In their safe city, parents often bring their kids to Carly's house. Her ideal morning is family breakfast. A maid named Sunny and her daughter Lisa join them for breakfast. Carly's parents watched a newscast when a train hit a car. Not interested in current events. Her parents didn't want Carly to bring her boyfriend home tonight, so her grandparents joined them. Since Carly is 17, her parents forbid her from dating. She attended school after her mother insisted. Carly ignored her mother because she was on her phone. Carly never thanked her mother for being there, her mother said. This shows Carly and her mother's tension. Her mom then told Carly she would go to the hospital to be with her sister, who was due any day. Carly didn't care where her mother was going. Since he wasn't in school, Josh stayed home all day. Josh becomes more hyperactive and stubborn as the film progresses. A smashed ball buzzed his father's head. His dad was patient and joked with Josh. His father was ready to start work. As the scene changes, a girl enters class. Riley, please. Riley, Carly's classmate, misbehaves. Scene returned to Carly's house. Josh alone in the house. Sunny and Sunny had Lisa. That is, except Josh. After his toy plane crashed, he could only play with planes while jogging. Josh was shocked upon entering the kitchen. Carly's family hosted Riley's mom. Riley's mother said Riley told her about Carly's covert theft of Kendall's funds. Kendall was ashamed but defended Carly because she was her daughter. Kendall gets irritated when Riley's mom, Keith, goes off. Their daughters were in the same class, so the mothers chatted. The phone rang in the classroom as their teacher began teaching. After that, one student's parents asked him to leave. The classroom bell rang again shortly after. They also saw many police cars heading to school. A second student was told to leave after that call. Forgot time. Neither the instructor nor anyone else understood. Even though the test was an hour away, Damon saw many parents waiting outside while taking his campus exams. I cannot imagine this happening. Carly and Riley noticed everyone leaving quickly after class. They returned home after their parents called. Authorities arrested a mother for scaling the school's perimeter fence. But a large group of parents had occupied the entire school gate. Immediately after his exam, Damon grabbed the answer sheets and left the classroom. After Damon left, the parents filed into the classroom together. Additionally, school is becoming bizarre and out of control. Though no earthquake or tsunami occurred, all parents are also panicking, calling their children for comfort. Multiple policemen guarded the school's entrance. Another mother's son was called innocently. Instead, the boy ran to his mom and jumped the fence. After seeing the boy run, the teacher stopped him. Despite the teacher and police trying to stop him, the child left the school. The boy's mother stabbed him with a car key. Once parents entered the school, chaos ensued. Every student ran for cover, only to find their parents pursuing them instead of zombies. Some pursued children were killed instantly using several methods. The school's police force also works to protect students. Thanks to Carly and Riley's parents' absence from school, they ran. Damon is returning home after finishing his exams. He quickly entered the house and found his father in the chair. Damon rushes to clean his messy house. After his garbage run, it was clear his dad left the couch. Instantly, his dad's TV show became background static. He looked confused when his father smacked him across the face without explanation. The glass bottle was quickly taken. The bottle his dad took was shattered and pointed. Damon had to stay quiet and confused after seeing his father act this way. Damon's father then brutally beat him until he broke his hand. "Is your body off?" Damon ran from his father without hesitation. Damon's father fell while chasing him, piercing his neck with the shard. Damon's father's helping efforts were resisted. However, Riley's and Carly's mothers cried quietly in the car. She remembered how her daughter shamed herself many times. Despite standing up for her daughter, who became the center of attention. Riley, who had dropped out of school, was going to stay at Kendall's house due to her lifestyle, and Kendall's sister, who was about to have Callie, called shortly after. Riley likes taking drugs while waiting. Carly watches TV for news. The TV news reported that this happened in large quantities and has no known cause. Not joking. Mum had a photo of them waiting for Riley in her room. Carly downstairs didn't understand Riley's long absence from her room. She saw Riley's mother murder him on her way up. Carly's mother visited the ER. Once she arrived at the hospital, television news caught her attention. Recent reports suggest that a group intentionally created biological weapons or neurotoxins to disrupt brain impulses. After taking this neurotoxin, parents' protective, loving, and caring instincts will turn against them. The neurotoxin can turn parents' natural tendencies against them. Then they plan to murder their children. Carly's mother joined her after her sister was about to give birth. You can see a mother's labor struggles here. Finally, after all that effort, a mother carried her baby. However, the room's monitor screen suddenly went staticky. Broadcast. After giving birth, the cheerful mother became irrationally aggressive. She suffocated the baby in her embrace. After seeing this, Carly's mom took the baby from her sister. Current doctors helped Kendall retrieve the baby. However, the mother tried to cut the baby. Carly's mother took the baby. The mother kept trying to kill her child. Carly left Riley's house after seeing her friend's body. She watched a father brutally murder his son with a baseball bat from afar. Carly was terrified to see her father when Damon appeared from behind. While Joshua was home, Damon and Carly prepared to rescue him. Next is Carly's dad, who is still at work. I sense his fatigue. He also ignored his wife's call. Just then, the office TV went silent and broadcast static. While Carly's mother was hospitalized, her son yelled. Why he hadn't answered the phone puzzled her. Soon after, a nurse reported that her sister was sedated and no longer aggressive. Carly's mother refused the nurse's requests to return the baby to the hospital, wanting to keep her. She decided to give the baby to the hospital. The baby room is disturbing because parents stare at their children non-stop, not out of joy, but to commit suicide. Carly's mom called Sonny immediately because he was home. Is everything okay? She asks. Sonny says everything is fine. Carly's mother worried her husband would beat her to the house. So she went home immediately. Carly and Damon stood outside the house. Sonny's parked car was their only sight when they entered. No one noticed Sonny frantically mopping the kitchen floor. Sonny couldn't understand why Carly came home early from school. After that, she promised Carly lunch. Carly wouldn't avoid the issue, she demanded to know where Josh was, picking up on this immediately. Sonny immediately informs Josh that he's in his room. Sonny squeezed a mop, and Carly was shocked to see blood there. Sonny killed her own daughter Lisa in this kitchen. Carly immediately chased Sonny out of the house, seeing her as a threat. Carly immediately went upstairs to see her younger brother Josh. I hid, Josh said. After seeing Sonny kill Lisa. Do not delay. Carly begged her younger brother to leave with her before their parents returned. Carly's father entered the house unexpectedly while Damon was downstairs. Carly's furious father screamed above. Josh foolishly exposes himself to Carly's father during their Damon argument. His father immediately pursued them, but Damon stopped him. Carly's father hit Damon immediately. Carly and Josh's only option was to escape their father's pursuit. Thankfully, a toy car caused their father to fall. Hopped quickly into the kitchen. Carly and Josh ran to the basement and locked the door. Meanwhile, Mom was returning home. In the chaos, a mother purposefully shoved her child into the road while standing on the side. Mom missed the baby's trolley, luckily for Carly. As she entered the house, Carly's mother saw her husband lying down. She quickly roused her fainting husband. From then on, Carly's mother seemed confused and strange. Finally, the parents planned to murder their child. Her mother is trying to get Carly and Joshua out of the basement. Carly apologized to his mother for taking her money. Her mother said they should leave the room, but she said it was fine. But Carly rejected it and told her mom to leave. When Carly's mother heard their father swore at them, she grabbed the drill and knife. The door was too strong for his mother's drill. He plans to retrieve his father's gun from under the bed. It looked like the gun was gone. Then Carly's mother screamed. Josh had always used his father's gun secretly. After being shot through the door, Carly's mother also injured her arm. His father couldn't understand why Josh had the gun. Consideration revealed Josh's birthday as the suitcase's PIN code. Josh, a stubborn character, helps in the film. Carly and Josh were quarantined in the basement while their mother's arm was treated. Their parents devised a better plan. As his mother pulled the gas hose, they tried to restrict basement airflow, making it hard for the two kids to breathe. The trash can smell bad. After closer inspection, the trash can contain Lisa's decaying body. She foolishly inserted the hose into the basement air vent. Dad turned on Carly's gas faucet. All door openings were sealed by his mother. Carly, inside, didn't know what her parents were planning. Carly touched the door gap, curious. Carly's mother immediately knifed the hole after seeing her finger. Her parents patiently awaited their children's cries at the door. Their goal is to slowly kill their two children. They waited for nightfall repeatedly. Josh, who was sick from the gas, turned pale and gasped for air when the effects hit. Carly had trouble breathing and turned pale. Carly found a vent to escape the room, and they did. She made a trap with the room's mattress. Carly set the trap so the match would explode when her parents opened the door. Due to room gas. After finishing, they ran to the vent and coughed violently. After hearing coughing, their mother grabbed a knife and hammer as their father entered the room. The broken doorknob opened as Carly and Josh were about to reach the ceiling. Carly's father quickly opened the door, scraping the match trap. The basement caught fire when Carly's father was hit. The mother emerged from her coma and searched for both of her kids. Carly made a sound that her mother could hear from downstairs after descending from the ceiling. Carly is in the loft when her mother visited. After that, Carly's mother chased her inside the residence like a criminal. Only Carly could retreat to her room. Carly attacked her mother's wrist wound as soon as she entered. Damon soon woke up and joined Carly in her fight for survival. Finally, Carly's mother lived in the wardrobe. After that, her mother stopped fighting and withdrew. Damon and Carly agreed that her mom was exhausted and gave up. However, Carly's mother arrived with a broken coat hanger. A psychopath soul appeared unexpectedly due to this phenomenon. Carly and Josh escaped and found their father, who had come to, after the hanger went through Damon's cheek. Their parents pursued them, cornering them. I was relieved when the doorbell rang. Carly's mother just remembered her granddaughter's grandparents are coming tonight. The father opened the door. His mother pepper sprayed his face. Carly's grandpa stabbed the father in the back quickly and violently. Carly's father pursued Josh instead. Pursuit captivates them. Josh fled in his beloved father's car in fear. Meanwhile, the grandfather pursued his grandson. When Carly's in-laws plan to murder her husband, her mother intervenes. Carly's mother chased her out the house to kill her. Grandma tried to protect her from behind. Carly's dad hit his mom while starting the car. After being forced out of the car, Carly's grandpa died instantly. Carly wanted her mother to abuse her again after waking up. Thankfully, Damon arrived quickly and punched Carly's mom until she fainted. After that, their children bound and gagged them in the basement. Carly refuses to release them despite their pleading because their parents have changed. Their parents' anger erupted suddenly. Like horrible people. Carly and Josh cried over their parents' behavior. Past disrespect to their parents is deeply regretted. Mother said her 2 kids were her best treasures. Then their dad said they occasionally think about assassinating their kids. The film shows parents at their worst as they must protect their children to survive. As Carly's dad stated in his last statement, parents sometimes think like that even though they don't want to. The outbreak's cause is unknown. I think this phenomenon is caused by television static noise sound waves. Okay, everyone, this movie's plot summary is complete. Thanks for your time. Meet again in the next video.